Hi everyone, I'm Shafiq. I've spent over 18 years in education, instructional coaching, and digital learning. I also serve as a working group member for Brunei's AI Governance and Ethics Guide, and I've been training under APEX programs for digital policy and e-learning. Today I'll walk you through how AI is shaping our everyday lives. This module falls under the AI fundamental category. Our focus is on understanding how AI is already a part of our lives, often without us realizing it. You learn how AI works in daily life, whether that's through your phone, your home devices, or even the platforms that you use to learn or shop. It's all around us. Now let's explore how AI is being applied in different parts of our everyday routine, from the moment we wake up to how we entertain ourselves at night. Let's start with a quick question. How do you use AI in your daily life? How about the apps that you open every day? Maybe YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, or even your online shopping or language learning apps. If you've ever wondered how YouTube knows exactly what video to recommend next, or how Spotify creates a playlist that matches your mood, it's because those platforms are powered by AI. They learn what you click, watch, or skip, and then personalize your experience. In fact, any app or tool that seems to adapt to your preferences or habits is likely using AI behind the scenes, even if you don't realize it. So take a second to think. What AI powered tool did you use today without even noticing? Now, what exactly is AI? AI is, well, in simple terms, right? AI is the ability for machines or software to do things that normally require human intelligence, like learning, making decisions, or recognizing language and images. Think of it like a smart assistant that keeps learning over time. Like how your phone gets better at predicting your next word or suggesting replies. I'm sure we all can relate to this. Let's start with communication. If your email inbox is relatively spam free, which I can't quite say about my inbox, but if it is, you can thank AI. Platforms like Gmail use machine learning to filter out junk and sort messages into categories like primary, social, and promotions. That way, you focus on what really matters. And when you chat with a customer service bot that solves your issue without waiting on hold, that's AI as well. These virtual agents answer questions, guide users, and even resolve problems instantly. It's faster and more convenient for everyone. At home, AI helps create smarter, safer spaces. Think about voice assistants like Google Assistant or Siri that can control your lights, remind you about appointments, or even tell bedtime stories. Robot vacuums, they use AI to map your room and clean more efficiently. Even your air conditioning may adjust based on your habits. Shopping is another big one. When Amazon or Shopee suggest products based on what you search or clicked, that's AI. Prices can change automatically depending on demand. And if you've ever felt like you search something on Google and then you click on an ad and it follows you everywhere, it shows on IG, it shows on all the other social media platform, well, that's AI in marketing, learning your interests as it goes along. In finance, AI works behind the scenes to detect fraud, approve loans, and even help you budget better. Apps like Mint categorizes your expenses, and banks use AI to assess your credit risk instantly instead of manually reviewing everything. In health, AI is helping us stay more aware of our bodies. Wearables like Fitbit or Apple Watch track your heart rate, sleep, and even stress. Some apps now analyze symptoms or even coach you through workouts with personalized advice. It's like having a mini wellness coach in your own pocket. Ever wondered how Waze and Google Maps knows the fastest route? That's AI crunching real-time traffic data. Grab, Uber, they use AI to match you with the nearest driver. And self-driving cars, they rely on AI to understand traffic and make split-second decisions. AI also powers how we unwind. Streaming platforms like Netflix or Spotify use AI to recommend shows or songs you're likely to enjoy. It's also used in video games to make characters smarter or more lifelike, and in content creation from generating music to special effects in films. AI is transforming education. Adaptive learning platforms adjust content based on how a student is performing. Duolingo changes lesson difficulty depending on how you do, and AI tutors can walk you through math problems step by step. Even grading and lesson planning can now be automated. So, what are the big takeaways? AI saves us time and energy. It gives us personalized experiences, boosts safety, and adds convenience. Whether it's managing your home, recommending content, or supporting your fitness, AI is quietly making our lives smoother. But we also need to use AI wisely. For example, video tools like Synthesia, Runway ML, or Pictory can automate video creation, but we must still verify the facts and ensure authenticity. Use AI to enhance your creativity, not replace it. Always review what it produces and stay aware of how it shapes the content you consume or share. So that's section one. AI is already a big part of our daily lives. The more we understand it, the more we can use it thoughtfully and responsibly. In this section, we're going to shift from how we use AI to how AI works behind the scene, especially on social media. We'll explore how to spot content created by AI, whether it's a post, a video, a photo, or even a voice recording, and how to verify what's real and what's not. AI generated content is everywhere now. It includes text, images, videos, or even voice recordings created by machines, not people. You might have seen realistic AI generated faces on Instagram, or videos where someone speaks with a voice that's been cloned. Popular tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, DALL-E are making this more accessible to everyone. So learning how to spot these things is important. Let's take a look at some signs of AI generated text you might come across online. First, repetitive or generic language. You'll notice the writing sounds polished, but it often repeats itself or feels like it came from a template. Then there's lack of personal touches. There's no story, no opinion, just statements without heart or personality. We've got inconsistencies in context, where sometimes the AI contradicts itself or jumps between ideas that don't really connect. And of course, there's no personal engagement. AI written comments often ignore the conversation happening around them, just like when you're talking to a wall. And then, unusual grammar phrasing. Sentences may sound off, like they were translated by a machine, not written by a human. So if you do see a comment that sounds too polished or robotic, it might be AI. Let's talk about images. With ChatGPT's latest update, this has become even more accessible. AI generated pictures might look realistic at first, but there are signs. For example, like these strange facial features, extra fingers, distorted eyes, just to prove that I am not AI. Let me just show you my fingers. Right? Sometimes like you get like these weird extra fingers or weird looking fingers. That's how you know that it's AI generated. But there's also weird backgrounds, blurry or dreamlike objects. Then there are glitches, especially around hands, eyes, or text in the image. And of course, Too perfect symmetry is another clue. Real people aren't flawless, just what you're seeing here right now. That's proof enough that I am not AI. If someone in the photo has a jawline sharper than your kitchen knife and zero pores, yeah, that's probably AI. So if you want to use it, if you want to check, you can use tools like Google Reverse Image Search or AI detectors like Hugging Faces tool to double check. Now it gets trickier. Videos. Deepfakes are getting really good, but there are red flags. Natural blinking or expressions, lip syncing that's just a little off, blurry edges around the hair and lighting, perfect skin that looks a bit fake. So try out tools like Deepware Scanner or Microsoft Video Authenticator if you are unsure. AI generated voices can sound a little too perfect. No stutters, no just smooth, flawless speech. Basically, if someone sounds like a robot who just finished a public speaking course, it might not be them at all. So here are a few signs to listen for. Lack of natural pauses. It flows like a script with no breathing space. Remember, humans usually pause, even for a second. Robotic or overly perfect pronunciation. The tone might be too flat or too smooth, just like a radio DJ trying not to mess up. Background noise consistency. AI audio is often too clean. Real people have some ambient noise around them, unless they're in a studio. Sudden pitch changes. You might hear unnatural shifts in tone or emotion, especially when the voice is meant to sound surprised or emotional. And if you're still unsure, tools like Resemble AI Detector can help verify if the voice is synthetic. So, what can we do about all this? Here are a few good habits. Use reverse image search tools like Google or TinEye. Check if the story appears in multiple reliable sources. Use AI detection tools when something feels off. Look for verified accounts before sharing. And watch out for spammy likes or comments. They can be bot generated too. The key here is to slow down before you start sharing something. Ask, is this real? Is this trustworthy? AI is powerful and it can be fun and useful. But as creators and consumers, we need to stay informed, critical, and responsible. Just because something looks or sounds real doesn't mean it is. Welcome to this section where we'll explore some of the most powerful AI technologies and how they are already quietly supporting creativity, learning, and communication in our daily lives. One of the biggest breakthroughs is generative AI, systems that can create original text, images, music, or videos based on patterns they've learned from data. And it's not just copying, it's like remixing ideas into something new and original. You've probably heard of tools like Gemini, ChatGPT, and Midjourney. They're great examples of how AI helps with writing, designing, and brainstorming creative ideas. Whether you're drafting a short story, creating a piece of art, or coming up with new project ideas, generative AI can be a great creative partner. Think of it as your creative sidekick without the writer's block. Next, we have AI chatbots. These simulate human conversation using natural language processing. Basically, they understand your questions and respond in helpful ways. You see them everywhere now, from customer service bots on websites to study companions helping students learn outside of classrooms. They're like having a mini assistant you can chat with anytime, whether you need an answer, a reminder, or just some guidance. Another super useful area is how AI helps us ask smarter questions and analyze content. Imagine trying to get through a long article or a report. AI tools can summarize it, highlight the key points, and even answer follow up questions, all in plain language. Think of it like having a personal researcher who reads everything and gives you just what you need to know, saving you time and probably a few headaches too. Another powerful use of AI is in speech recognition and translation. AI can now transcribe speech into text, translate conversations across different languages in real time, and even assist language learners. So, whether you're turning your voice notes into written messages, translating a document, or trying to practice a new language, AI helps break those communication barriers. Way better than trying to mime everything across a language gap. When we talk about AI getting smarter, it's not just about reading words, it's also about seeing and understanding the world around us. For example, there's document intelligence, where AI scans through massive sets of documents and pulls out useful information, saving hours of manual searching. Then there's computer vision. This is where AI can actually see and interpret images, like recognizing products in photos or identifying patterns in security footage. We also have facial recognition, where AI verifies identity just by analyzing facial features. It's great for things like secure access, although it does raise some important privacy questions. And finally, OCR, or optical character recognition. It lets AI read printed or handwritten text from images, like scanning a handwritten form and turning it into editable digital text. So, in short, AI isn't just reading anymore. It's watching, learning, and helping us interact with both digital and physical information more efficiently. Welcome to this section on how AI is reshaping education. Now, let's get one thing clear: this isn't about replacing teachers with robots. It's about giving educators the tools to do what they do best better. From grading papers to personalized learning plans, AI is being used globally to make education more efficient, adaptive, and inclusive. And while AI can automate some processes, it's the teacher's judgment, creativity, and empathy that still drive learning forward. Teachers like myself spend a huge amount of time on routine tasks. That's when AI steps in, automating grading, generating lesson outlines, and even giving instant feedback. Imagine assigning a task and having a platform check the answers and provide basic comments before you even get to it. That's time back in your day for real teaching. AI platforms like Khan Academy or Squirrel AI adjust content in real time based on how students respond. This isn't just convenient, it's powerful. Students stay engaged because the learning matches their level. This way, you're not stuck teaching one size fits all. Need a quick quiz or summary? AI's got you. From auto generating flashcards to creating explainer videos or simulations, AI can help you build more dynamic, relevant learning experiences without burning hours prepping. It's not cheating, it's working smarter. Tools like Grammarly, Quillbot, and DeepL support students with grammar, paraphrasing, and translation. They're especially useful in ESL settings or multilingual classrooms, helping learners find their voice while freeing teachers up to focus on the bigger picture. Just think of them as digital language aids who never take coffee breaks. Engagement isn't just about flashy visuals, it's about relevance, interactivity, and feedback. AI powered tools like Gemini Gem, Quizlet, and virtual tutors offer 24/7 learning support. And when students feel supported beyond school hours, learning continues, even after the bell. AI can track students' performance and alert you when someone might be struggling. Instead of waiting until exam week to notice a student falling behind, you get insights early and can step in with targeted support. It's like predictive analytics, but for better teaching, not sales. With great AI power comes great temptation. Let's talk integrity. AI tools like Turnitin now detect AI written content. Some platforms even compare a student's writing patterns over time to flag inconsistencies. The goal isn't to scare students, but to guide them in using AI ethically rather than as a shortcut. AI will be part of almost every career our students walk into. It's no longer a tech topic, it's a life skill. So we need to teach students not just how to use AI, but how to think critically about it, how it impacts privacy, jobs, and society. Digital literacy is the new foundation. It's just as important as reading and writing. Let's be honest, some educators worry AI will make us less relevant. But AI isn't here to replace teachers. It's here to remove the repetitive tasks that stop us from doing what we're best at: inspiring, adapting, and leading. Educators who embrace AI aren't giving up control, they're gaining capacity. Meet Professor Lee. He uses an AI platform that personalizes content, tracks student gaps, and gives feedback. What's the result? Students stay engaged, outcomes improve, and Professor Lee gets to spend less time grading and more time actually teaching. That's a case where tech and teaching work hand in hand. Now, here's a scenario. Ms. Rodriguez uses an AI tool to grade essays, offering grammar corrections and content feedback. Your turn. Think about the outcome. What changes in student learning? How does this shift her role as a teacher? More importantly, what would you do if this tool was available in your own classroom? Let's wrap up. AI can support your planning, automate grading, personalize learning, and help you reach students across learning levels and language barriers. It's not a replacement, it's reinforcement. And in the hands of an educator, it becomes something powerful. The future isn't coming, it's already here, reshaping how we teach and how our students learn. We don't need to be AI experts. We just need to be curious, thoughtful, and ready to lead our students into the future responsibly and creatively.